everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and welcome to today's live stream. And you're like, why is Grim going live 2 days in a row all of a sudden when I never do this? Well, let me tell you, there's a reason for it, okay? And the reason is like there's breaking news. I just don't have the ability to want to like film this, edit this, whatever. I need to get this breaking news out to you guys immediately right now because we have two huge things happening on television. SmackDown and AEW Collision are going head to head right now. I got Collision on this second, but I could always hit the last button and I'll switch right over to SmackDown that's also starting. Yo, it's so weird seeing Edge coming out on AEW, isn't it? And it's so weird seeing Kairi Sane back in WWE looking completely different. But anyway, okay, so let's talk first. You guys all want to know, where is everybody? The GTS roster. We did a big video yesterday. We updated everybody. It was a live stream. It was me. It was Duhop. It was Eris. But today it's just me. So there's not everybody. It's just me. And I know it's Adam Copeland in AEW, but it's always going to be Edge to me, man. 25 years in WWE. I've been watching Edge since I was a teenager. I'm a grown-ass man with my own teenager. So, no, we will never give up to Venom. We will never go down without a fight. We will never go quietly into the night. And at Solid Steel Series, it's going to be Pro Wrestling Venom versus GTS inside of the steel cage. And bet your bottom dollar, GTS is going to win. So what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me on the stream today. Please like the stream. Yes, and I'm going to talk about Michael, kid behind the camera, and Bridget got married. Yes, we're going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about that on my vlog channel because that's not really a wrestling thing. We're going to talk about that on the vlogging channel, and we're going to talk about wrestling on a lot of you talking about Kurt Bale. So let's talk about Kurt Bale. You guys want to talk about Kurt Bale? I'll talk about Kurt Bale. Kurt Bale, this is a guy who's been on this show for 6 years. We've had our ups and downs. Obviously, you guys know this is pro wrestling, okay? So Kurt Bale was a guy who I was friends with. Kurt Bale was a guy who I wanted the best with. And yes, James, Kurt Bale is spineless. Here's a guy I was friends with, but he was my enemy, and I didn't know this. And this man was purposely trying to sabotage me. He was purposely trying to film me. He was purposely trying to turn my friends against me. And he was purposely trying to shut down not only this channel, but me, my life, my wife, my kids. He was trying to ruin everything that is me. Everything that Dave Hitchens represents, me, Grim. Yeah, so Kurt Bale, I told everybody, I said, look, Kurt Bale's starting his own little federation. You want to go play with Kurt Bale? You're no longer my friend. Because that dude, I'm no longer cool with. That dude threw away a perfectly good friendship. That dude threw away somebody who actually gave a crap about him. That dude threw away somebody who invested in him, somebody who wanted to be his friend, somebody who gave him all the love. Because I really did. I had this dude sit on my couch with me for years, really. We were best buddies for a long time. And I feel like he threw all that away because he wanted to take me down. He wanted to replace me. If I ever did anything bad to Kurt Bale, he never told me about it. So as a man, you should say, oh, hey, Grim, I'm upset with you about this. Never once did he come to me with anything. But then he uploads this video about how I'm an alcoholic and how I hurt Eris. And bro, I am none of those things. And anybody who actually knows me and follows me, you guys are following me live and you guys know this. Thank you, TBZ, for the donation, the dollar. I'll take it. I appreciate it. Anything that you guys want to drop in the chat gifts-wise that helps GTS. Yesterday, we got a lot of gifts, and I appreciate the hell out of that. And that's really helping GTS to keep on going. Damage Control coming to the ring right now. They got 5 members and the championship. So yeah, so Kurt Bale, I just feel like he threw everything away. He tried to make this accusatory video. He had a game plan that he was going to take me away. He was going to end Grim. He was going to end Dave Hitchens, and he was going to take over. No. And in matter of fact, Jimmy tried to do the same thing. Jimmy's actually successful at it. Jimmy actually made a successful backyard wrestling show. Jimmy actually has a roster of 20-plus wrestlers. Jimmy's actually feuding with me and actually getting views. So, meanwhile, Kurt Bale, the thing is, and you know why he'll never succeed? Because you don't succeed when you have bad intentions. Good things don't happen to people who do bad stuff. Okay, that's why I'm doing good. I'm putting out good, and I'm getting good back. So, couple more roster updates. Hollywood Hooligan, you guys all asking about him. Hollywood Hooligan wrestled his last match at the UWC last month, and he has retired from the sport of professional wrestling. Landscaper, you guys are asking about Landscaper. He was just on SWF. He was in a tag team title match. Landscaper's doing really good. Landscaper hangs out with Kurt Bale. So that means I'm not going to be hanging out with Landscaper. But that doesn't mean I have anything against Landscaper other than the fact that he hangs out with Kurt Bale. Other than that, me and him are chill. Big Chico. Where's Big Chico? Big Chico's on the island. He moved to Hawaii. Thank you, Joseph Gailey, for the $5. I appreciate you. Any gifts that you guys can drop in the chat is such a huge help. Draken went mental, I think. James Ellsworth. You guys know where Ellsworth is. He's still around. He just hasn't been to GTS because we can't afford to pay him. If you guys want to hit those donations, if you guys want to sponsor wrestlers, if you want James Ellsworth on GTS versus, let's say, Jungle Gym for the title, you guys can sponsor that. We're going to open that up to sponsorships. We're going to bring in that because that way, like, listen, GTS isn't doing good enough to be paying top name TV stars like it used to. Thank you for the $5. That was Jason. Thank you so much for that $5. I appreciate it. Yeah, the big TV guys, I can't afford to bring them in right now. It's just not happening. So, but if you guys want to sponsor them and bring them in, I would love that. But at the same time, I'm not going to ask. I'm going to say if you want. Tina Walter said hi. Tina's she's in the room doing her own work. So yeah, I'm just live streaming by myself right now, and I want to give you. Oh, somebody asked where's Lunatic Ginge. He is a truck driver. He's riding around doing the trucks. That's what he always did, and unfortunately, just isn't able to come to GTS. Hitman Jones kind of vanished off the face of the earth. He's not wrestling at all. Hitman Jones. He had an issue where he was there was a girl and then there was other guys. Thank you, please enjoy for the $2. And there was just a lot of things and it got mental and he's just not wrestling anymore. So that's where Hitman Jones is. But man, did we love Hitman Jones. And I would have loved for him to become YouTube champ. He could have been such a main eventer. Matt Castle retired from wrestling. Matt Castle manages one of those big box stores, like a Target or something. Slenderman's been on. Slenderman was on last week, and Slenderman, he's going to be on the Razer Ramon Classic, which I should totally get to. Okay, so we are going to reveal. Scott, you asked for, where is the Green Oracle? Where's the Green Oracle? Well, the Green Oracle is retired. Pete Corvus is in New York. He lives in Brooklyn. It's hard for him to get down here, but he would come down. He's been on SWF shows. Ivy Platinum is in Miami. Ivy Platinum has been doing really well in business. She's doing her own business. She's not really doing like sexy stuff and not really wrestling. She's doing business. So she's a businesswoman now. Tony Cheney is still wrestling. Thank you, that one Savage Zombie, and thank you, Noah. Tony Cheney he's a waiter. He's working. He's wrestling. But he's not really in any federations right now. He's still working on that wrestling code. He's doing really good for himself, and he's really bulking up. Oh, I'm sorry. He is wrestling somewhere. He is the UWC heavyweight champion. That's like his main thing right now in pro wrestling. And he can come back to GTS anytime. Thank you, Milton. Wow, it's a big one. And the reason that he hasn't been here and he hasn't been on GTS is just because our tapings have been overlapping with his work. And, we all got to work. This world's been getting really hard lately. And that's why I thank all of you guys for streaming. And here comes Shotzi in a tank on SmackDown right now. You guys got SmackDown on, or do you guys have on AEW? Let me know in the comments. Right now, I'm currently watching SmackDown. Oh, wait, there's Shotzi. She didn't come out in the tank. She was a trick. I know Shotzi. She's a friend of mine. So I get excited when I see her on TV because I'm like, that's a friend of mine. All the other girls I don't know. Never even met them. Well, I did meet Bailey. Okay, so Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf lives 4 hours away, and it's hard for him to get here. Travel issues right now. We hope to have him back. He could be back at Solid Steel Series. Jordan Oliver is in GCW. He's in JCW. He's winning championships. Jordan Oliver is about to break through to TV, and that's really exciting. And guys, people have been leaving donations. Thank you so much for dropping the donations. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for supporting GTS. We have 2 huge events coming up. This week, we're going to have the Razer Ramon Classic. Thank you, cool guy. You're the best. We are going to have the Razer Ramon Classic. It's coming up this week. It's an Intercontinental title tournament. That's why, like, Razer Ramon, he's the guy. He's my guy. And we're going to pay tribute to him with this tournament. And I just feel like it's going to be one of the best tournaments in GTS history. Kennedy Copeland, completely retired from wrestling, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but the last time I checked in on her, she wasn't wrestling anymore. Okay, so, and somebody keeps asking for Philly Mike. Philly Mike, thank you, Emo's Music Channel. Philly Mike just joined Pro Wrestling Venom last week. Philly Mike was just on my video last week. So you guys got to pay attention. You know, if you want to ask me, where is everybody? At least keep up and know, because Philly Mike was just on. So, yeah, Philly Mike signed with Pro Wrestling Venom, but not really. Because if you've seen him on my video, he's like, no, I'm just over there screwing with Jimmy, you know, and getting information to help GTS. And Jimmy's just too stupid to realize. If you guys watch back this video, everybody's asking about Kurt Bale. Thank you, Thomas. He's asking, where's Rojo? You all know Rojo was Doo-Hop, right? Yeah, so where's Rojo? He's Doo-Hop. Well, where's Doo-Hop? Okay, Doo-Hop is nursing injuries. Doo-Hop has a lot of nagging injuries. He's been wrestling really hard. He's been going really hard for a while. And, you know, we're getting older now. So, you know, he's got to tend to himself. Thank you, Scooter. Wait, what did he say? He just, because I know Scooter. Hey, Graham, can't wait for your new job to start. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys seen on my vlog channel, I'm going to be training somebody. And people are really excited to be watching me train people, train them to get in shape, train them to get girlfriends, train them to be wrestlers, whatever you want. The Grimster's got you. I'm going to be like this lifestyle guru. KBA, where's KBA? He's not on GTS anymore of his own choice because I fired Joey Angelo. And he's like, you fired my brother. I ain't coming. Thank you, John the Gamer. And I said, well, that's fine. You know, and Joey Angelo wants to be on my show too, but Joey Angelo was helping Kurt Bale. Joey Angelo took a title from our locker room and brought it to Kurt Bale's. So I can't trust the dude. Even if he's like, oh, Kurt Bale tricked me, whatever. I can't trust him. The guy stole something from my house and took it without letting me know. I will never trust that again. Never again. So never again, Joey Angelo, and probably never again, KBA, unfortunately. Peter Kid, we answered that on yesterday's video. Cletus is doing this really cool thing up at the American Dream Mall. Wait, is it the American Dream Mall? No, it was a different mall, Jersey City Mall. Cletus is doing something really cool up there. He's running like a social media store, and I want to visit it. I just haven't had the time to go up and see him. Okay, so, we just got another big gift there. Thank you so much from Arthur. Arthur, you're so excited for Solid Steel Series, so excited for the War Games, and so am I. It's going to be GTS versus Pro Wrestling Venom. Hype. But what I'm even more hyped for, coming up first, we have the Razer Ramon Classic, an Intercontinental Tribute Tournament. And I'm going to reveal all 8 participants in that tournament right now. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's get hype. And if you guys can drop gifts for shout-outs, I appreciate that. The gifts have been coming in strong. You guys have been killing it, and I appreciate that so much. So, here we go. All right. I first got to pull up the pictures here. The number 1 entrant in the Razer Ramon Intercontinental Tribute Title Tournament is Josh Adams. Da, 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 da. What do you guys think Josh Adams' chances are in this Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Tournament? Let me know. I'm reading all the comments. Hey, Anthony. Anthony wants to call me. You know, one of these days, I'll do that. I'll put my phone number. Actually, I already put my phone number out there, but then I had to change that number. I'll put my phone out, and I'll take calls on a live stream. Wouldn't that be fun? You guys can give me ideas to do live, and I'll do them. But you guys got to keep the gifts coming, or I can't hang, you know? I got to go do other work. I got to keep hustling. One way or another, I got to hustle. I like hustling here with y'all. Okay, so we're watching SmackDown. We're also watching AEW. I'm going to switch over to AEW right now. Let's see. Last. Where's the last button? They moved it. Oh, here it is. They moved it on the remote now. All right. Is AEW on picture-in-picture, maybe? Oh, no, we got... it's Rusev Day. And who's that he's fighting? The screen is still dark, and I can't really see who it is. I want to see William Regal back in WWE. Yeah. Job Security broke up with Jimmy. But job security is still out there. Someone just asked, where's job security? Job security was Malcolm Moss. He was on AEW like a month or two ago. Yo, thank you, Green Destroyer. I've been very depressed, and watching your wrestling show has made me laugh. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Beating up Jimmy always brings joy to everybody. That's why I don't understand how GTS is like down in views right now. I've been kicking the crap out of Jimmy. I've beaten him up in matches the past couple of weeks, and they've been amazing. Thank you, Cage. I appreciate that. Cage saying that I've been inspiring him, losing weight. And I did. I lost 110 pounds, and I'm going to keep it going. We're going to talk a lot about that over on the Grim Experience. All right, so we're going to reveal the second competitor in the Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Tournament. Opening round that will be taking on Josh Adams in the opening round. Adam Bazaar. Guys, let me know. Let's hit it right now. Who do you guys think? Is it going to be Adam Bazaar or is it going to be Josh Adams advancing to the second round in this tournament? Thank you, Jason. Jason just dropped another donation, and I appreciate the hell out of donations. You guys dropping the gifts. Drop gifts for shout-outs. Appreciate the hell out of that. We're continuing on. Here we go. The next participant in the Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Tournament, and this is a big one. This is a YouTuber. This is someone who's brought in millions upon millions of views. It's Emily Saxton. Da, 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 da. Do you guys think Emily Saxton can go all the way and become the GTS Intercontinental Champion? Could you imagine Emily Saxton? It's kind of like Logan Paul. She's kind of like a Logan Paul wannabe. She kind of does that, you know. Vortex and Vendetta. Well, Jimmy was Vendetta. Jimmy Controversy was Vendetta. So where's Vendetta? It's Jimmy Controversy. What about, oh, they also asked, thank you, cool guy, for the donation. Somebody asked about Vortex. Vortex was a toy collector guy from New York, and I don't think he's into it anymore, so he's just gone. Manabo should be back. Manabo was just on LTW not too long ago, I believe. Okay. The fourth contestant being entered into the Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Tournament to take on Emily Saxton. You guys ready for this? It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me versus Emily in the opening round. Grim versus Emily Saxton. Thank you, Arthur, for the donation. I appreciate you. R.I.P. Scott Hall. And we are going to do that. We are going to tribute Scott Hall with this Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Classic Tournament. I'm so excited for it, you guys. And you know I'm going to be in it. And spoiler alert, I should win. Thank you, Feline. Let me read the message. Feline, me and my boyfriend watch your show. Thank you so much, Feline. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys dropping the gifts, leaving the comments. Appreciate the hell out of all of you. Okay. Let's announce the fifth competitor into the Razer Ramon Classic. Guess who it's going to be, you guys? We have to put him in. He is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. The Rad Dad, Radley Belmont, is entering the Intercontinental Title Tournament. Can he pull that off? Can that happen? Could you imagine the Intercontinental title going back to Rad Dad? He held it almost the entire 2023. Let's see. Let's see what could happen. Who will Rad Dad face, though, in that opening round? Well, someone else who is a very ferocious and very well-deserving Intercontinental Champion. Tanner Wilson. That's right. So we got Grim versus Emily Saxton. We've got Josh Adams versus Adam Bazaar. And now we have the Rad Dad Radley Belmont versus Tanner Wilson. Someone just said the final should be a ladder match, and I absolutely love that idea. The only thing is, logistically, I don't think it would work. But I'm going to try to get it done for you guys. But that's really good. Where's Bonifer? We answered that on yesterday's video. Go check that one out. Fala Ba. I don't even know where Fala is. I think he's still wrestling just locally with WrestlePro and stuff. Maybe we could get him back to GTS. All right. One more match. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. You guys keep dropping gifts. I think I just missed one. I'm so sorry if I missed it. Yeah. Caleb Christie, thank you so much. If you guys keep dropping the gifts, I appreciate the hell out of them. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps GTS going. You guys think, oh, it's just in a yard. How could it possibly cost anything? Ring maintenance. Do you know why a lot of people don't have wrestling rings? Because they cost a lot of money. Okay. The upkeep. I have to pay Memphis. Okay. I have to rent the space. Okay. things aren't free. I have to pay things to happen. So thank you for the donation to keeps GTS going. Okay, the final match. I'm sorry. Rad Dad's up. Wait. Oh, wait, I messed it up. Rad Dad's not going to fight Tanner Wilson in the opener. Rad Dad's going to fight. Wait. Who is he going to fight? No. Tanner's in it. Tanner is in the opening round. Tanner's going to fight Precious. Dun, 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 dun. You guys like Precious? Precious, relatively new. He's been on GTS for the last 6 or 7 months. He's really good. I really like Precious. Vince Series, we don't know if we want Vince Series back. A lot of people are asking, where's Vince Series? Well, Vince Series destroyed 2 of our titles. Vince Series lit them on fire. Okay, but now Vince Series is saying, well, I'll do that to Jimmy. I'm not going to let Jimmy win. He wants to destroy Jimmy too. Or is he going to help Jimmy? I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this guy. I don't know if I want Vince Series at Solid Steel Series. Let me know. Should we have him or not? Okay. Also entering the tournament, the last entrant. This is a big one, you guys, because you know his wife just came back. It's Lawrence Spiral. Lawrence Spiral is going to enter the Intercontinental title tournament, and Lawrence Spiral could walk out of there with the Intercontinental title because he hasn't held a singles title. Lawrence Spiral's hungry. He's back in GTS, and he wants to prove that he deserves a singles title. So, guys, let me know your predictions. Let me know in the comments, who do you think's going to win? I think I'm going to win. I think I should win. Wow, a lot of people saying Emily wins. Wow. And yeah, everybody's saying not to trust Vince. Thank you so much. Okay, so we want to talk about Garg and why Garg is no longer on GTS, right? DOA Hitman, thank you for the donation. You guys, the donations, I really appreciate it. You guys get shout outs if you drop the donations. Wow, thank you, Jason. And he left a little message too. I've said this before. I want to say thanks for everything. You've helped me out. Wow, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate you dropping that. That was a big one. So, what happened with Garg? Well, you guys all seen last week in the last episode when it was Adam Bazar versus Garg in the main event in a loser gets their face painted match, right? Seemed exciting. And guys, thank you for those gifts. I appreciate it. You guys keep GTS going. Thank you, Jason, for the $5. Really want to see DGDX in a match, even though he sucks. Yo, listen, DGDX is not a wrestler. He never was. How he ever became the YouTube champion is because he stole it. We got to talk about Garg. All right, so Garg lost this loser gets their face painted match. And I did not know that this dude was like mad beyond belief because first of all, his knee blew out. You guys see his knee? Then he was attacked by Jay Leto and he was roasted like a turkey by Jay Leto. So now what? Well, I'm going to tell you now what, okay? He was really mad. And I said, we could do the face paint in the next time, the next taping. And he's like, there is no next taping. There is no next time. I'm not getting my face painted. I don't want anything to do with that Jay Leto and Pro Wrestling Venom. And I guess he didn't realize that Jay Leto was aligned with Pro Wrestling Venom when they were like feuding last week. I honestly don't know what's going on in Garg's brain. I really don't. But what I do know is that Garg is no longer with GTS. He said, I can't stand Jimmy Controversy. I can't stand Jay Leto. I'm not letting Adam Bazar paint my face. I'm out. Garg out. And that's it. Garg left. And I said, wow. Here's Garg was getting good. Garg was improving. Garg has been flailing for 15 years. And now all of a sudden people know who Garg is. But now all of a sudden they're all going to forget who Garg is because he doesn't want to be with us anymore. That's fine. Whatever. It's really sad. But yeah, it was all on him. He left. You guys all liked Garg, right? Well, you should all send him tweets. Send him Instagrams and whatever, wherever you can find him. Let him know. Say, dude, you shouldn't have quit GTS. We're going to miss you. And thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate it. Okay, if you're looking for Nightmare, we addressed that yesterday. Illustrious, on the last video. Illustrious Michael, he just faded into a private life. He doesn't wrestle anymore. He just kind of told all of us, I can't do this anymore. And just said he can't wrestle anymore. And I think it was a private life thing. And I don't really know. Okay, where's Champ? Champ's still my buddy. Me and him, we talk occasionally about wrestling figures because we don't really hunt in the stores like we used to, you know? Jay the Key and Mike Goldstein are still on GTS. They were on like last week. Kamikaze, we talked about yesterday. Bruno, the monster Bruno. Now that's a guy. Guys, thank you so much for the donations. Your donations keep this going. You guys keep dropping them. I can keep doing them. Appreciate it. Now, where did the monster Bruno go? Well, he's still in the same place that he's at. He's at what's it called? Pro Wrestling Magic, which is up North Jersey. It's a really great promotion. You guys should check them out. I've done stuff with them in the past. They've done matches on GTS. They're a really good organization. I really like Pro Wrestling Magic. And that's like his home federation, and that's where he's wrestling. And he's been doing good, but like he's not getting anywhere else. And I'd love to have him at GTS more, but I know with his work schedule and stuff and the way he's got to hustle, he hasn't been able to. Otherwise, I know he would be. But I'm a big fan of Monster Bruno, and I see big things for him. If I could help him, I would. Like, he'd be on GTS. He'd be a top guy. I'd be getting him off to, like, you know, my friends, like Double J. But, you know, I can only do what I can do. Kid Christian, he's now known as Casey Navarro, and he's out there. He hangs out with Rhea Ripley. He's out there on MLW. He's out there on Battle Club Pro. He's out there. He's wrestling still. Galindo fell off the face of the earth. Seen a lot of people asking about Galindo. He fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to him. Pretty sure he's done wrestling. And a lot of the other guys you guys are asking about, we talked about in yesterday's video, so be sure to check that out. And let's see. Big Trouble Ben Bishop moved down south. He moved to Georgia. He wrestles down there. If any of you guys are down in that Georgia, Florida area, I feel like he's wrestling matches down in that area. He's not up in Jersey no more. So Casey did have a WWE tryout. And we're trying to get Vlad for Solid Steel Series. All right, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying SmackDown and AEW Collision. I hope you guys subscribe, tap the bell, and turn on the notifications to check out the Razer Ramon Intercontinental Title Classic coming up this week. And then next week is Solid Steel Series. It's going to be 5 GTS wrestlers versus 5 Pro Wrestling Venom members inside of a cage, 10-man elimination. Loser leaves the yard. That means the losing team loses the yard for their team. That could mean GTS could be done at Memphis's. And Jimmy just take over. We would have to move GTS here to my house, which I'll do if I have to if we lose. I don't want to. But if Jimmy loses and he has to leave Memphis's yard, guess what? He's got nowhere to go because that was the whole caveat. That's why he rents there to begin with. So GTS will still continue if we lose. Thank you for the $5 donation. That was from Shadowwind. You guys want the shout outs? Drop the donations. We hook it up. And I appreciate the hell out of them, let me tell you. So yeah, if Jimmy loses, which he will, he's out. He's out of the yard. He's got to go find somewhere else to wrestle. But if GTS loses, we're out. But at least I can move my ring here to this house, which I really don't want to do. But anyway, it would happen. All right, you guys, so that's going to be it for the live stream. I'm going to hop on live on Grim Experience and on Grim's Toy Show. We're going to do 3 streams tonight. So if you guys want to join me on my other channels, I'll be back. If you don't, that's also cool too. I thank you guys so much for the donations. We're going to be talking about Michael and Bridget over on Grim Experience. I want to review and watch back their wedding video because I just think that that's beautiful. And I also have something very, very exciting to tell you about that when I talk to Michael today. And then we're going to go over on the toy channel, Grim's Toy Show, which is action figures and stuff. We have Hastel toys to talk about. And we have my toy room. And I have figures that I'm selling and belts that I'm selling and stuff. Again, I don't like to just beg people for money. I like to at least give you something of value back. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys sending the donations, paying for some high quality entertainment with the Grimster, hanging out here. And I appreciate all of you guys. Subscribe, tap the bell, turn on the notifications. And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah.